All right. Daily episode. It's Friday, guys. Happy Friday, July 14th, 2023. I'm already having a good morning. Let's see. Let me see. Yesterday I recorded about the morning. I recorded up until what went on yesterday morning, so I can kind of rehash and talk about the rest of my day. So I talked about the part up to where I was having C4 and recording podcasting yesterday. And so after that, I went into some cooking, did some cooking. I had breakfast. What did I have? It was relatively light, I think. I had eggs, like 2 boiled eggs. Or was it 3? I had 3 boiled eggs. I thought I was going to have an avocado, but it was not fresh. I thought I was going to have a mango. It was not fresh. The strawberries were also not fresh. Guys, I don't know. Don't get your fruits and vegetables from places like Ralph's and Vaughn's. They're crap quality, honestly. I get so frustrated. I can't even tell you how frustrated I get. Like the last mango I had from Vaughn's, the seed was so big there was hardly any fruit to eat off of it. Like the seed was almost all the way to the exterior of the skin, and the seed was gigantic. And then they don't ripen properly. The avocados don't ripen properly. Sometimes you can sit them out and they'll be hard. Like the ones that come in that little net bag, you can put them out and they'll be hard, and then they'll just start going bad. Like for me, I like to keep them out to ripen, but then after a couple days, usually I'll put them in a paper bag to ripen, and then after a couple days I'll usually put them in the fridge. And after putting them in the fridge, they never ripen. I don't know how much money I've spent on those types of avocados that just never get ripe properly unless you want to eat them super hard. Like crispy avocados or something, which I don't think anybody really wants that. You really want them usually maybe a little bit firm, but a little mushy. So I don't really know. So yeah, I get frustrated. I can't tell you how many times I get strawberries or blueberries or something in a, raspberries or, blackberries or something in a container where 99.999, I actually don't even want to give them that benefit. I would say 100% of the time, I get fruit that has at least one that's moldy in the bottom. It always, maybe it's in my head, but I feel like they strategically put them into the bottom so you can't see through the bottom of the package, and you can't see it through the sides or the top, so everything always looks fresh. And then you get it home, and then once you're looking through them, there's always one that's hidden. The ones on the outside always look fresh and good, and then there's always 1 or 2 in the middle, in the bottom, that are always messed up. And at first I thought it was all the fruits are going to be like that whenever you buy them. But then I started getting stuff at Sprouts, and I was like, they hardly ever have rotten ones, and it lasts longer than 2 or 3 days. They're kind of ripened, but not, I don't know, they're kind of the perfect fruit quality. It's they might not be fully ripe at first, but they're not so green, and they don't never ripen. and they don't ripen so fast that like you have to eat it within like 2 days or else it's completely moldy or done. Like they last longer. The quality's better. And I'm just so frustrated with Ralph's and Vaughn's in those places because it's so much easier to get stuff because they do have more stores, but it's like I've just stopped getting fruits from there because it's just the quality sucks. Like same with Target, the quality just sucks. And it's like I don't care if it's like one or two strawberries. It's like I paid for these, you know. I want a whole, container of strawberries. That's why I bought the whole thing, is because I want them all so I can eat them all. I don't want to be having to toss out a couple. It's not right. The way they treat it is just not right. But yeah, anyways, I ate, like, I didn't have any available fruits. Just oats. In my oats, I put almond milk and cinnamon. I don't put anything else usually. I don't usually add sugar. Usually I'll put fruit. Sometimes I might put a little butter. In the mornings, I kind of like sometimes a little butter, a little oil, especially if it's olive oil or MCT oil, which is mostly from like coconut. I kind of like it, but I try to take it easy because it is kind of fattening. I don't like overdo it, but sometimes if I just want like a flavor, instead of picking sugar, I'll pick a little butter instead. And because I feel I get more benefits from it. Like I feel like it does kind of give me a form of energy mentally. So yeah, after I don't know if that's all I had. I feel like I had more. Maybe I had a piece of toast. I don't think I had a piece of toast. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember exactly what I ate. That feels like it wasn't a lot of food, but I felt like I ate a lot, so I don't know. Maybe it was just filling. I went to the gym. This is kind of out of order now, guys. Sorry. I went to the gym. I was on the elliptical just to warm up for like 5 minutes. 15 minutes of cycling, alternating between level 5 and 10 every other minute. 12 minutes yoga, stretching, and 8 minutes in the sauna, or the steam room actually. The sauna was pretty full. The steam room only had like 2 people in it, so I went in the steam room. I was trying to get home around 11. There was a line to get out of the parking, so I went and I went and was leaving the parking lot of the gym a little before 11 a.m. So I'd finished my workout before 11 and then started heading back home. Came home, cleaned the bathroom. I cooked some lunch. Showered and everything. I didn't really eat lunch till like a little after 1. And before that I had like a protein shake while I was cleaning up the bathroom, because I wanted to clean the bathroom first before I showered, and I put in some laundry and everything too, so like it took me a little bit actually from the time I got back from the gym. Let's say I got back around 11:15 a.m. I was kind of like 2 hours of like combo of cleaning and showering and cooking. That's right, because I put the food in the oven. I think it was done. I think I put it in around noon, and it was done around 12:35 or so. And I was making the calls to those mystery shop apartments. And then I basically I started feeling kind of crappy around that time. Like I think the caffeine was wearing off from the pre-workout. And like I mentioned, I took like three fourths of a scoop pretty much. So it was like 150 milligrams worth of caffeine, which is too much for me. But it was literally the only way I was getting going yesterday. I was so foggy yesterday, guys. Like, I don't really get it. Maybe it's because I ate late at night. I ate at like 9 p.m. Because I talked about it before, how I've been having some weird, like, little intestinal issues. So my appetite's been a little weird. And so Thursday I found myself, or Wednesday rather, I found myself kind of actually feeling a little hungry compared to the other days. And so I ate a little breakfast that morning, but not a lot. So basically, it shifted my meals. So I ate like, I think, a pretty normal lunch or pretty normal dinner. But then once it was like 9 p.m., I started feeling hungry again. And so I ate again. And it wasn't like a whole lot, but it wasn't just a snack. It was like, it could have been like a meal. We had these bison meatballs. So I had like one of those with some spaghetti. And that's kind of heavy for like 9 p.m. So maybe that contributed to my Thursday of feeling just pretty groggy. And I don't think I slept early. I don't think I slept on time. So coming into Thursday was rough. Because I know Tuesday night I was up late. And yeah, coming into Thursday was kind of rough. So yesterday was rough, guys. Like it was good in the morning, and then I just started feeling crappy coming down from the pre-workout because of all the caffeine and everything in it. So once I started feeling kind of crappy, I was like, I don't, and I was still foggy like all day. So I was like, I don't really think it's a good idea for me to go driving around, because I'm already irritable as it is, and I'm not going to be feeling better anytime soon. I felt kind of like snapping, just like I didn't want to talk to anybody because of it. I was just like, I'll just stay by myself. But that's no bueno. So I took some of a portion of the supplement that I was supposed to take. The first dose around 2:25 p.m. or so. And I mean, that's all I really have to say about that. I was supposed to take, like, I took it after lunch, so it didn't make me nauseous at all. I didn't even really notice it, versus the other times where I've taken it in the morning with breakfast. But I know the absorption is different, so like I was trying to be cautious of the caffeine and the meal. And I know it absorbs better on an empty stomach, but it's like I can't do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of knocked down for a couple hours like I was the other day. So I'm just not even going to do it that way. And then I ended up I wrote down some podcast topics, did some other recording, was studying more about the app, that Step-In app, just because I wrote some notes. I'm looking at them right now. But yeah, like overall, I guess last night I took some melatonin. Did I write it down? Yeah, I took some melatonin early, around 8:30 p.m., then again around 9, this should say p.m., 9 p.m. I woke up early, like once. And just to mention, the melatonin is 3 milligrams of melatonin each gummy, so I ended up eventually taking 2, and I was starting to fall asleep before 10. So I'll say I fell asleep around 10 p.m. Kind of woke up, and then went on with my morning. Sorry, went on with my night. Oh, sorry, went on with my morning this morning. I woke up. I'm saying around 9:15 a.m. I kind of was like, I think I'm ready to kind of start getting up. 6:25 a.m. I'm mixing up my AMs and PMs. 6:25 a.m. I had this neurogum. So when I got the melatonin, I was like, let me see if there's something that's kind of for focus, mental focus. And I saw a bunch of products in this section in CVS, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So the only thing that was available under $30 was this neurogum. And I mean, I researched it a little bit. It looks like it was created from some guys on Shark Tank, but it's pretty good. It worked within 10 minutes. Like, I was taking a shower and I noticed it was effective right away. Like, I had like a little bit of a piece, not even half, and then I had up to the rest of one half. So I've only had a total of one half of it, and it's got L-theanine. Let's see. It's got 2 grams of carbs for one whole piece. And the serving size is 2 pieces. So I took half of one piece, not 2 whole pieces. And it comes with 9 pieces. It was about $3.99. So it has a total of 2 grams of carbs for the 2 pieces. Sugar, alcohol, 2 grams. Vitamin B6, 1.4 milligrams. Vitamin B12, 4.8 micrograms. L-theanine, 120 milligrams. Natural caffeine, 80 milligrams. So I had half and then half of that. So I had a fourth of whatever all those doses are, which is almost nothing. So about 20 milligrams worth of caffeine and about 30 milligrams worth of the L-theanine. And I think those are the more, like the B vitamins and then the L-theanine with the natural caffeine. Those are kind of the active ingredients. And for the melatonin, I've taken this before, but I think they've changed it. So the gummies seem smaller. They seem more sugary than what I remember. It says take 2 gummies 30 minutes before bedtime. I took one, and then I took another one 30 minutes later. There's 25 per container. It also has L-theanine, 5-HTP, melatonin, lemon balm extract. So for the 2 gummies, it's... Sorry, I'm trying to look at the serving sizes. Yeah, 15 calories, 4 grams of carbs, 3 total sugars, 100 milligrams of L-theanine, 5-HTP, it's 25 milligrams of that, 3 milligrams of melatonin, and lemon balm extract, that's 1 milligram. So I think before it used to have 30 in the container, and the serving size was 1 gummy for 3 milligrams of melatonin, if I'm not mistaken, because that means that each gummy is only 1.5 milligrams of melatonin, which is like almost nothing. 5 milligrams for a lot of people, 5 milligrams is a lot. And oh, sorry, I don't know if I said this right. So it has 25 servings per container, but it has 50 actual gummies in it. It says soothe stress, promote sleep. I would agree. It kind of just shut my mind off. And I want to study more about L-theanine because it seems to be coming up in a lot of products. I don't know if it's for like a relaxation. This one is by the brand Natural. Is this an expiration date? I don't know if this is an expiration date. It says August 2022. So if it is, yeah, it is an expiration date. So I might take it back and ask them if I can get another one or something. I don't know. I mean, it works, but it's like they shouldn't be selling expired stuff. I don't know, guys. I'm getting like so irritated with the quality of products in stores and all over the place. It's like I feel like they're trying to scam people a lot. Like eggs in grocery stores cost a fortune, and a lot of times they seem smaller than what they should be. Like I mentioned about the fruits, like the fruit thing has always been an issue, but I'm just noticing there's so much poor quality all over the place of people trying to sell expired stuff. I notice sometimes when I go to the dispensaries, they don't give you like the freshest, manufacturer package. They kind of give you like some old thing from multiple months ago. So I try to, pay a little bit of attention. But I don't know. They shouldn't be selling expired stuff, guys. It's like, come on, stores. You can do better. Like, I know people would say, oh, it doesn't really matter because it's still got like a year. And it's like, yeah, okay, but what if I didn't want to have it all right now, Like, what if I wanted to space it out over like 4 or 5 months? It already expired in August of 2022. And I didn't really think to look for that until now. Like, I just happened to see it. So it's like, it's a little annoying that you pay so much money for stuff too, because everything's more expensive. And then the quality is like less. Or I feel like sometimes I just get the feel that they're trying to get over on you. Like, I mean, a lot of us who have worked in, companies for a while, you kind of know a lot of times they have meetings. They have, business meetings, staff meetings. And I often wonder, are these companies telling the staff, hey, put this on the shelf instead of that, package it this way instead of that way or whatever. Like, change this, change the quantity or change the dosage or change, telling the staff to like change things, change it up so that it's like, so that they're making more of a profit, so they get more money and we get less quality as a buyer. We get less quality, less product, and pay more money as the buyer. I don't buy that much stuff. Like, most of the stuff I get is like food or like maybe like types of supplements or mostly food, even at restaurants and like takeout and stuff like that. And I've definitely noticed for sure things are decreasing in quality. So I don't know, I get thoroughly annoyed by that kind of thing. It's like, come on, guys, you could do better. But yeah, I mean, I think the gum worked pretty good. I did sleep pretty good. I am still kind of tired, but it's probably because, it's still early in the morning and I haven't really had breakfast yet. That usually helps. Having breakfast helps. But yeah. I'm just gonna kind of see how things unfold today. So yeah. I don't know if I really have anything else to say. I'm probably just gonna make some breakfast and eat so that I can make sure I'm eating on time and everything. I've got a gig later today at like 11, so it's in like 3 or so hours. And then, so I'll probably leave around 10:15 or so. And then, that's kind of it. I'm not really doing much else today other than gig work and then job applications and such. So yeah, but I'm about to start getting ready. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've already got my window open, had the fan on all night. It's getting hot. It's hot. Temperature's pretty hot. But yeah, so I don't really know exactly what I think about this gum yet. I would say it's got a similar feel to coffee, but it's like I'm not jittery. I've got maybe like a slight head tension, like a little tension in my head. Like I wouldn't quite call it a headache yet, but it seems like it's kind of developing. Probably because I need to hydrate and eat something. Usually I can't go that long without really eating. So, I'm just gonna get up, see if I can get my food going. I don't think the avocados I purchased are ripe yet. Just gonna have some eggs and veggies, I guess, and some toast. Keep it simple. But alright guys, that's it for now. Have a good Friday. Thanks for listening.